Pursue your passions wherever it lies. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome, new viewers, cross watchers, and my lovely, lovely Moonians. This is the monthly reading for October 2020. We will be looking into love and anything else that the Spirit has for us. Alright, so as we shuffle, let's just talk about the retrograde season that is going on. Recent times we had Jupiter and Saturn turning direct at the end of September, and we have also on the 3rd of October, we have Pluto going direct, which is in Capricorn. And we still have the ongoing Mars and Uranus retrogrades going on. And from the 14th of October until the 3rd of November, we have Mercury retrograde, which will be starting. So you can feel the effects of it 2 weeks before it happens and 2 weeks after, also the shadow periods. So in all of this, just be very careful as to how you are communicating. Jupiter going direct is a very good sign, because now the lethargy or the suffocation that may have been there, the transformation or the adjustment to the current pace of life is going to help you now. Now you may be channeling, or maybe a time of considering that life is the way it is at the moment. What best can I do with it? And with Mars and Uranus in retrograde, you could be feeling a little agitated, impulsive as well. So don't really react on an impulse with the burst of anger or anything, and be very careful as to how you are communicating, because communication does take a hit during Mercury retrograde. Or even technology, at times you thought you saved something, but when it's time to send the documents, it's not actually saved, or something or the other last minute thing that uh, alters the plan, kind of a thing. Certain delays or rechecking will be very, very essential. And just make sure that, you don't really take so many life changing decisions, because you may not have all the facts. All right, anyways, let's just start now. We have the Nine of Pentacles coming in, talking about keep believing in your dreams. The recognition, appreciation from others, higher authorities will be coming in. Professionally, this is seeming like the opportunities will be coming in, or the hard work that you have been putting will be finally recognized. That is what is coming in. This is a time where you start coming into attention. That is what is coming through. And we have the Emperor card coming in reverse. So usually this major arcana, I associate it with you guys and Capricorn also, Gemini also, but majorly with Sagittarians. This coming in reverse may be making you feel that you haven't achieved enough, and there's a sense of lack which may be coming in. Also could be your partner, or if you are in a twin flame situation, then the divine masculine who is acting out of a wound, or acting defensively, trying to overly control everything, and kind of throwing a tantrum also, or not being so privy, or not really taking things into consideration as much, and trying to throw weight. That energy comes in with this one. So it's like, in a very light essence, it's like a child throwing a tantrum when his or her needs or wishes are not complied with, or maybe complied with but not immediately. That is what is coming in. Someone who's trying to overly control, overly lead other people in the team. Or the other side of this Emperor coming in reverse is someone who's highly doubting themselves, doubting their leadership qualities, or someone who has been in the shadow, is coming into the limelight but is still shying from the limelight. That kind of a thing is coming in. We'll pull out a few more cards to get some clarification, as I don't want to base all my reading depending on just two cards. Thank you. We have the Sun card also coming in, Leo energy, which is coming through, and success, professional success will be coming in. You know what I really feel is that, professionally speaking, your higher authorities, I don't know how to say it, bosses perhaps, but they are recognizing your value in the firm, let's say that, and you will be given a lot of responsibility. And with that change, because Uranus, it can be good and bad surprises as well, but this seems like a good one, but at first it may not, because you'll feel like you are being given too much weight, too much responsibility, too much authority. Will I be able to lead the team well? Will I be able to get the rewards? Will I be able to achieve the goals that are being set on a yearly basis? Perhaps the markups that are there, and all of that is coming in. But know that success will be coming in, and you have to start using your creative flair also, and bring in a fresh new approach to the way things have been done in the past perhaps, or you'll have more ideas in the pitch work, and you'll be able to delegate work as well accordingly, because you can assess people you've known and you've worked with them, and now you will be leading them, but you already know their pros and cons, and you will be working with their qualities which they excel in, and utilize it for the team's benefit. That kind of a thing is coming in. But the initial change may seem like quite overbearing, overwhelming. That is the energy which is coming in. But people do see your potential. It may be time that you realize your own potential. That also comes through. With the Emperor coming in reverse, it also, in a way, sometimes has people around this one king who are talking about their worries and all of that, and the king is fed up of that. So could be that also coming through, and this may be a time where you step away from negativity, from gossip and all of that. Keep a clean slate as much as possible, because gossip, whether you are directly or indirectly related to it, it can backfire. So just step away from all that office gossip. Having a very tough time talking. With the sun coming in, this does talk about new ideas, birth of new ideas, birth in itself, in the family perhaps, but a very blossoming time. Your efforts are being recognized, whether in a relationship, whether professionally, whether personally in the family. You are, in a way, taking care of your family, or maybe with the sun card coming in, parenthood could be coming in, and you may be thinking whether I'll be a good father or a good mother. That also dilemma could be there, but you have to start believing in yourself, because you're a very loving person. Stop undermining yourself. And perhaps, like, you are at a point where this person that you met, you feel very strongly for this person, but you still doubt whether or not in the long run this will work out for you, wherein the chances are very, very strong. And apple of the eye kind of energy is coming in with this sunflower over here. Prosperity, which is coming through very, very significantly. Financial constraint in the long run will not really be there, if especially if you are experiencing it. Certain kind of windfalls also could be coming in, since I have been talking about profession. So financially also, there's a bit of any kind of delay or hindrance that may be coming in right now. It will be cleared off, because Mercury retrograde can be a little jittery. The deadline or the judgment can be postponed, but whenever it does happen, it will be in your favor. That is coming in very, very clearly. All right, so that is the energy which is coming in the materialistic world right now. But in terms of a relationship also, I feel that this person truly recognizes you, and they really cherish you a lot. And the thing is, you do too. And in a way, perhaps with the sun card over here, they bring in a lot of light, happiness in your life. You have a very good equation which is going on. Just be aware if someone is being controlling, if you are being controlling. Allow things to unravel naturally also. If you have been a little too uptight recently, give it a break. Give the other person a breather as well. Relax together. Instead of focusing on all those things which are still undone, focus for some time on all the things that you have built together up till now. That is also what is coming in. Appreciating where you are in life, and the appreciation from the world in whichever facet it may be concerning you right now, it will be coming in. So don't worry about that. Let's see what are the ancestors and angels guiding you towards. Decent amount of cards. I thought there were 5 or 6. So the first card, fire guardian coming in, ignite your passions coming in, rekindling the passion which may have been lost a little because we have been worrying about the way things are, societal pressures and like running the mill and everything. Do something extraordinary, take out some couple time together, do something interesting together, cook together perhaps. And apart from that, this may be a time that in order to really embrace your full potential, there may be a passion of yours which you can incorporate in your current job profile. That is also coming in. Discover your gifts and talents. This could also be a time for that, which is why life is slowing down a little. But apart from that, this may be a time also to embrace your sensual side and communicate gracefully. Be open to love is also coming in for singletons. Real love, it may be there, but we have just become so used to a certain pattern in life, people coming and going, that something substantial may seem quite daunting initially. I don't know why I'm saying that. We have Knight also coming in. Be brave and honest. Have a heart to heart conversation. First, start with yourself, tap into your emotional world, and have a heart to heart conversations, especially if you have certain kind of prejudice, or I can't think of the words, something which is stopping you. I feel this person is a very open minded person, or they care for you so much that they would like to talk about things. Maybe you are curious about the spiritual world. Someone is, it's not just this side is you and this side is the other person, whether a friend, family, lover, business partner, but it could be vice versa. All right, take what resonates. But yeah, I do see, like, instead of hitting around the bushes and speaking through your walls or with your defense up, lower it down and have a true conversation with this person, because they would really like to speak to you, perhaps even in terms of a father. I don't know why fatherly figure came in. Building a connection with your father, perhaps, or your father will have a very good advice for you. That is also suddenly just randomly came through. We have Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. Very interesting. We have Elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. So this is really interesting because this one talks about any kind of karmic pattern, if at all is there, which has reoccurred in the family line. Doesn't mean that you will inevitably fall into the same trap. It is your choice and you can break that pattern. It is not your burden to carry anymore. It's just there. I don't want to indulge in that. Trust your talents. Again, these two cards, with the way that I spoke about the passionate hobby, perhaps, which there's a lot of there's a lot of entrepreneur energy which is coming in. For some people out there, it may be like, you're seeing your work going ahead, and with the way things are right now, people are getting a chance to reflect on life, really look at life, what is really working for them, who they really are, understanding who they are, going within, what are the trigger points in life, where are they stemming from, releasing certain things. In all of this, for some people, there may be a aha moment where you realize that I'm not happy with this job. And I was just doing it for bringing in more security, for the food and shelter. But it doesn't really jive with my soul. Some people may get the courage and the inspiration, rightfully, to change the course of their life, to really take this chance of starting their own endeavor. Or perhaps, if not completely change, but start reuniting with this passion, lifelong passion, and then see where it goes. If not just suddenly doing it, because that wouldn't be really advisable during this time. But yeah, I do see a scope for change and to be able to see where you can expand now. I see new horizons opening up for you. So could be like you are very happy with the work that you're doing, very financial oriented energy which is coming in. But yeah, there is this boost which is coming in and a lot of support which is coming through from the spirit realm to change certain course of your life, to do something different, try different things, experiment. If not, take a finalized decision, but believe in yourself. That is coming in very, very significantly. For some people out there, not being able to pursue their dreams because they feel that the dream is too big, and the uncertainty or the potential failure holds them back. This may be a time where the fear goes away and the strong passion arises to pursue that. The same, very same thing that someone has been subduing for a very, very long time. That is what is coming through. So now let's look into the sacred destiny which is coming through. What are the angels saying through these oracles for Sagittarians for the month of October? What do we need to know about? We get some guidance, please. Thank you. We have flexibility coming in. Very important, especially when there's so much change which is happening, when things are a little too unpredictable at the moment. Even in terms of the emperor coming in reverse and being a little too controlling. Even in a partnership, it cannot always be one person leading. Then it's not a partnership. It's not equal. As much as you are entitled to your freedom, so are they. And this could be a conversation or something which the other person needs to understand. If you feel that you're being smothered by orders, the equilibrium needs to come back. That is what is coming through. And we have opportunity also coming in with the new moon over here and the stars and everything. Again, sun and like day and night kind of thing is coming through. Some very deep passions which have been subdued for a very, very long time will be coming out. With the new moon over here, the crescent rather, it's just talking about a new cycle which is opening up and thinking about the new endeavors, new ventures, perhaps even as simple as if your health has been ignored for a very long time, you suddenly decide to work upon that, gain satisfaction from that because you have time at home, perhaps in between the calls, in between the meetings that are going on, but taking some time or watching your diet a little. If there are certain kind of addictions which started with certain kind of pain which you felt like masking, but now you find yourself at a stage in life where you are very happy, very satisfied with life, with your home life as well. Is it really necessary to carry on with that addiction that you are codependent on? That is also what is coming through. A lot of golden opportunities which will be coming in. So whatever you choose, the moment you start supporting it, your journey, your dream, I feel others immediately or in time when the flow gets right, when you start believing in this process, come what may, I will remain persistent and keep going. I am believing in myself. I'll take small steps. I don't have to run or sprint. I feel people will come along the way, community will start helping, supporting you as well. That's what is coming through. All right, I have to read the flexibility. This card cautions you to be flexible in your life, be willing to bend and yield. There are times to stand strong, but there are also times to go around a situation rather than face it head on. This card suggests being amenable to change. It is also a fantastic card for abundance and prosperity, and it suggests that if you are flexible, prosperity can and will come your way in all areas. Additionally, it suggests that a time of rapid growth is ahead. Don't resist it. This time is right for the surge of spiritual growth to occur. And the opportunity says gifts from the universe are ready to cascade into your life. Abundance, health, longevity, vitality, and joy are flowing to you gently and easily in the days ahead. Sometimes the goodness may feel like it's ebbing and flowing rather than being a steady stream of fulfillment. But as you stay open and receptive, physical and emotional gifts will come into your life. Accept whatever you receive in a spirit of gratitude, and your bounty will increase tenfold. This is a universal law. Yeah, gratitude is very much essential because the more you are talking about or thinking about emoting, expressing, energy wise, whatever, how grateful you are about things instead of thinking about the lack, you attract more of that good energy, good vibrations, because that is the signal that you, if you do believe in the law of attraction, that is the kind of energy that you're emitting, transmitting into the universe, and the universe gets the signal that yes, this person over here, this soul over here is enjoying this and is calling out the same energy. Let's give him or her the same. If we wish for something to happen but we get impatient and we start thinking of the negativity, then at times the universe also stops certain things from happening, so that you realize that everything else also has value in life. Value is not added by the excellence or advancement of just one aspect. Each and every aspect of your life contributes to the way it is forming and flowing. So, being appreciative will be a very good sign and will attract more of the same energy into your life. Pursue your passions wherever it lies. Listen to your soul, it is guiding you towards the next step. And when you start taking steps, life in itself will start supporting and encouraging you and bring you instances, opportunities to grow, thrive, and attract so much more. That is what is coming in. So, do let me know if this resonated with you. And somewhere down the line, I do feel overall the energy is quite swift. One decision that you make, and then you start making changes accordingly, if not a drastic one, but planning, strategizing, getting inspired by an idea, gaining the strength to pursue a dream that you haven't been able to for a very long time, but somewhere down the line it stayed with you. Give yourself a chance. That is the energy which is coming through. So do let me know if this resonated and share it with your loved ones. Comment below and hit the like. Thank you so much for being part of the Moonian family. If you aren't already, then please do subscribe. This is the second time that I have opened a channel in YouTube, so your support will mean a lot. And in advance, welcome to the tribe. Until next time, love, light, abundance, beautiful opportunities, and enlightenment, strength, confidence, inspiration, and blessings to you all. Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe high, my lovely Moonian.